we are such powerful creatures. We are such powerful beings. And when you understand the power that you have as a human being, like, I feel like it just changes every single thing. What's good, family? It's your boy Swaggy Mo, and I just wanted to talk about something that I've realized, and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And as I was journaling today, this concept kind of like kept repeating in my head over and over and over again. And it's like a light bulb kind of went off in my head, you know, and that idea is the concept of the limiting beliefs that we have. And I started to realize that all of the limiting beliefs that I have and all of the things that I've allowed to really hold me back from pursuing what I truly wanted to pursue, what I truly wanted to achieve, are not even mine. Like, and I know this concept might sound a little bit like obviously duh, but it's just think about it for a moment. The limiting beliefs that you hold to be true, are they yours? Whose ideas are those? Did you come up with those ideas yourself, or did you just overhear other people talking about it, or people said it to you, and now all of a sudden you live in your life as if those statements that you heard or those beliefs that you bought into are the reality, you know? And I'm starting to realize, it's like, holy smoke, like, whose idea was it that I'm not good enough? Was that my idea? Whose idea was it that I'm not able to achieve anything that I want to achieve? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was it that whenever you are working towards a goal or working towards your purpose, that you're not able to make a living doing exactly that same very thing? And every single day I'm starting to realize more that, like, wow, like, when you really let go of all the limiting beliefs that other people put into your life, you just start to feel so much more free. You start to just do whatever you want to do. You start to just realize that, like, wow, I can really pursue my purpose. I can really pursue my passion, you know? And it's crazy to me every single time I think about it, because I'm just like, bro, like what? Like, and I'm so happy to just have a grasp of this information now, because I know that, you know, this is something that so many people are in their 50s, 60s, and they still have such a weight over their shoulders because of what someone has told them from when they were 3, when they were 6, when they were 16, when they were 20, that they let that really control their whole entire existence. And like, I just, if there's anything that you get from my channel ever, is to just let the ideas that other people projected onto you go, because they are not meant for you. Not only are they not meant for you, they are not yours. They are not yours for you to keep. And I think that as humans, we are such creatures of habit, and because we need to socialize with other human beings, a lot of the times we internalize a lot of the things that we shouldn't have been internalizing, you know? And because of this, I feel like a lot of the times the things that our parents say or the things that our family members say, we let it impact us so much, because most of the time the limiting beliefs that you have are not from total strangers. A lot of the times these are beliefs that you got from within your household, from within your close-knit community, you know? And you are likely to pick up the habits of people that are closest to you than the people that are furthest. And I think that when you think about it from that concept, just look through, or look at the patterns, or look at the habits, or the rituals, or, you know, the way of life that your family or the people that you are around or were around, how they were conducting themselves or how they were living their life. You know, is that something that you want to live your life as? You know, and if that's something that you don't want, it's gonna require a change of habits. It's gonna require a change of lifestyle, and it's not gonna be comfortable. But it's not meant to be comfortable. You know, change, in order for you to change, you have to grow. In order for you to change, you have to let go of old habits. You have to let go of that old self, you know? And a lot of the times, I feel like people have this sense of holding on to the person that they thought they were. A lot of the times, you are not that person, you know? And for you to elevate, it's gonna require for you to get strong. It's gonna require for you to get tougher mentally. And there are certain places that your purpose is supposed to take you that your old self just is not allowed to go. you know, and in order for you to get to that place, you're gonna have to shed what that old person that you thought you were, the old person that you were identifying as. And I think that what's helping me a lot with this idea is that I'm realizing more and more every single day that we are not just, you know, flesh walking around. We are such powerful creatures. We are such powerful beings. And when you understand the power that you have as a human being, like, I feel like it just changes every single thing. Like, think about it. Really just think about it. I feel like there are so many amazing things for us to experience. The world is so vast. The world is so abundant, but we keep ourselves within this circle, within this box. And I feel like a lot of us just can't find the way to escape that, you know. And a lot of the times when I'm talking about, you know, limited beliefs, I feel like most people just think about finances or materialistic possessions. But those are probably the least of my most important list, because I feel like once you understand how abundant the universe is, finances and material wealth is okay, like, it's nice, you know, you need in this world to you know, move around. But there are so many more things for you to understand. There's so many more ideas for you to grasp. There's so many more cultures for you to experience. There's so many more, like, different passages that you have to go through. And, like, I say all of that to say, just let go of the limited beliefs and just understand that you were put into this world for a reason. You were not an accident. No matter what your parents say, oh, we didn't plan you. Yes, you didn't plan me, but I happened. You know, you are so much greater than you think you are. Think about it. Just think about it. If you stripped everybody of their materialistic possessions, we are all the same. The same blood that is running through you is the same blood that runs through the person that you idolize the most. And I think a lot of the times for most of us, and this is why I really have a hard time idolizing people, and I can, you know, be a great fan of a person. I can, you know, love a person's work and appreciate a person's talents, but I can never really put anybody above me to that level, because at the end of the day, you know, anything that I think that you have over me are things that I can achieve myself. If it's money, I can get money myself. And, you know, you might have more money than me, you might have more notoriety, more fame, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I know that we are all still the same person. We are still the same person. And when you understand this, that you and Elon Musk are the same person, you and Warren Buffett, you and the greatest human beings to ever live the life, you and Nelson Mandela, you and all of these people all have the same ancestry. We all have the same things that is running within us. When you understand this, I feel like you start to work on your mindset so much more. You start to look at the world so much more differently than you're used to. Because as opposed to comparing materials, you start comparing mindset, you start comparing belief systems, you start comparing habits. You start to really see, okay, what are the habits, what are the things that I'm doing on my day-to-day life that I can improve? You know, the person that I want to become, what habit, what task, you know, what things are they doing on a day-to-day basis that I can adapt now and be that person and live to be that person that I want to be. And for me, I am very much so a freedom junkie. I don't like being confined. I don't like feeling restricted. I'm a very free being. I just want to be able to just do what I want to do. I don't want to feel like my time is limited. And so every single day I'm working towards how can I be just more free? How can I, you know, up and just leave whenever I want to, wherever I want to? And that's why, like, the things that are in my mind, like the idea of getting a house, the idea of all of these things are not anywhere near on my top of my priority, because I am a global citizen. You know, even though I haven't yet traveled much, but traveling is one of those things that I feel like I need to do, because I I love information. I love learning about new things, learning about new people, learning about new cultures, learning about new ideas and concepts. And I feel like the world is so vast to just consider yourself just to live in one particular place for the rest of your life, or to be like, I'm going to live here for the next 30 years. Why? You know, and I feel like the life that I am going to be living is going to be just a nomad, like just up and just leave whenever you want to, stay wherever you want to. And I think it's going to be very, very interesting. But, you know, every single day, this is kind of like what I'm working towards. And I'm not necessarily just working towards it, I am living that life that I want to live. So now if I want to go and hike, I don't care what day it is, I'm gonna go hike. If I want to go to the beach, I don't care what day it is, I'm gonna go to the beach. Because that's the life that I see myself living. That's the life that I see myself manifesting into reality. And so I'm not just, you know, working towards that particular person, I am being that particular person, you know. And so just let go of all of the limiting beliefs that you have within you, and just understand that you are a great being, and we are so much more than just flesh and bones and liquid. We are so much more than that. We are beings that vibrate from such a high frequency that once you allow yourself to get to that level, there's literally nothing or very little things that can kind of bring you down. And I feel like every single day I'm just so much more grateful, and I'm practicing gratitude more and more every single time. And you know, I can have a bad day, actually not even a bad day, I can have a bad moment, I can have a bad hour, but I feel like I never really allowed that to take over my day. You know, I never really allow myself to have a bad day, because what is a bad day? You know, and I feel like by the time I'm going to bed, I'm always, you know, whatever I feel like was stressing me out, or whatever I felt like was, you know, controlling me, or just, you know, making me feel away. A lot of the times it's just so insignificant, because I'm like, I'm breathing, I am able to lay down in my bed, I have a roof over my head, I'm able to drink water, I'm able to eat food, you know. And I feel like when you think about life from that perspective, you just start thinking about, you know, things so differently. I feel like I talked about so many different concepts, but I feel like everything kind of like ties together at the same time. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out and love.